The mobile TV studio Partizan hits the road. Today, they are heading north to the small town of Tiszaújváros. After setting up, filmmaker and activist Marton Gulyás is ready to receive his first guests. His goal is to inform as many as possible about the elections.
We are doing this show, especially in the countryside, because we are mostly located in Budapest, in the capital, to have more access to people who are living in more rural areas of the country.
In rural Hungary, most people vote for the ruling Fidesz party, and most watch pro-government TV channels. Marton Gulyás's YouTube channel is financed through private donations. He produces critical content, also because he says earnest political debate is lacking in Hungary's mediascape.
Just you have to imagine that today, on this particular day, this was the first time in 4 years' time when the opposition candidate of Prime Minister had 5 minutes on air.
But over the past weeks, both Prime Minister Viktor Orbán and his challenger Péter Márki-Zay have adjusted their campaign focus to reflect Russia's invasion in Ukraine. Márki-Zay is criticizing the pro-Russia position Orbán took for years.
Orbán is the one who supported Putin. State media is spreading pro-Russia propaganda still. Although Orbán also approved European banning of Russia Today and Sputnik News, but here our state media and private Fidesz media is still supporting Putin and condemning Ukraine.
We would have liked to put this criticism to Orbán's Fidesz party. But despite numerous requests, we received no response from party headquarters in Budapest. On National Day in mid-March, hundreds of thousands came from across Hungary. Here, too, Putin's war was in the forefront of people's minds as they waited to see Orbán. We don't think this war just happened. There's a background to it. Everything has led up to this.
The world, and especially the Western media, have double standards. You can understand the Ukrainians, but you also have to understand the Russians.
No one is really talking about the fact that it was actually America that ignited this fire, and that they did it on purpose.
Then Viktor Orbán made his appearance. Like most independent media, we were given a seat far away from the podium. The head of state was barely visible to the naked eye, but his rhetoric about Hungary's role in the Ukraine war came across all the more sharply.
Russia has Russian interests. Ukraine is looking after Ukrainian interests. Neither the US nor Brussels will think with the mind of a Hungarian, and will not feel with the heart of a Hungarian. We must advance our interests ourselves, soberly and courageously.
The Ukraine war has become a political football in Hungary's election campaign. Real political debate is lacking. Instead, there's mainly mudslinging between incumbent Prime Minister Orbán and his challenger, Márki-Zay.
The political left has lost its senses. They want to sleepwalk us into a war. The leftists want to send Hungarian soldiers, Hungarian weapons to the front. We won't allow that to happen.
Before he was lying about us wanting to bring in migrants to Hungary, now he's lying about us wanting to send kids to die in Ukraine. It's disgusting and distasteful.
Accusations, falsehoods, provocations. For Marton Gulyás, these are incentive enough to take a stand and reveal the urgent need for independent reporting during this election campaign.
I would be able to do my work in a better way if government-related people would accept my invitation. This kind of a bubble which they artificially created around the government-related voters, it hurts not just the entire society, but especially those voters.
And so Marton Gulyás and his mobile TV studio head back on the road. They plan many more broadcasts between now and Election Day.